Hey everyone, it's Patrick with Univium. Today I'm going to show you how I do a spreadsheet comparison for multiple spreadsheets within Google Sheets. And just to kind of give some background, I have a lot of projects I work on with, you know, spreadsheet trackers or templates where, they all have to kind of be the exact same because I have some automations I built off of them. And so there's a lot of dependencies, columns, formulas, and all of that, all have to match up one for one. And so unlike Excel, Excel has like a spreadsheet comparison app on Windows that you can easily use to compare to Excel sheets, but there's not a good equivalent for that for Google Sheets. And so I had originally tried using this spreadsheet compare extension for Google Sheets, but for the life of me, I could not get it to work. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up building my own kind of app script application to compare what I needed to compare. Yeah, and so I'll kind of go over how this works, and then I'll kind of go on the back end and kind of show you, how to set it up on your own and all of that good stuff. And so essentially, okay, so let's say we have, three different spreadsheets, and really they're all supposed to be the same, but there's a lot of stuff you have to check. And so essentially, with this kind of interface I've built, you just go to configure, and it is a bit slow. And so definitely not the fastest, but it's free. And so, you have your three different spreadsheets. You select which one you want to be main and, all the ones that you want to compare. Hit save. And again, it takes a minute for it to process. Um, and then from there, you do check discrepancies. I know I had already had it loaded, but it'll take some time and go through and kind of compare everything. And the way I have it is it's going to break it down by, each individual spreadsheet. And then for each spreadsheet, it's going to show each tab. For each tab, it'll show each column. Let's see. Yeah, it'll show each column. And then for each column, it'll show each row. Um, Currently for the rows, I only have it looking at formulas because that's really all I care about at the moment for my particular case. But you can always update it uh, to look at actual values, or even if you want to leave a comment, I'm happy to go and make an option for that uh, in the script. Um, and so just kind of a little demonstration. Let's try and resolve this one. So we see main has this formula, but spreadsheet two has this formula. And so we want it to match main. So we're going to copy main's formula. We're going to open spreadsheet two. We're going to go in and we're going to put that in there. Perfect. And we're going to go back and we are going to then look at this. Okay, so I think I need to reword some stuff here, but spreadsheet 2 has a tab that's not in main, and it's also missing a tab that is in main. Well, you can see it's not named properly. And so we're going to go back to spreadsheet 2. Okay, expenses needs to be named expense summary. And you can also skip forward in the video if you want to just kind of see how this is implemented if you already get the gist of it. But I just wanted to run a quick demonstration. Uh, so spreadsheet 3, sales data tab, header mismatch, main has salesperson name. We're going to open that. And of course, the benefit of this is like if I had an automation referencing a specific column name, we definitely want that to match one for one. And what is this? Oh yeah, column D, header mismatch. Main has target sales. This one accidentally put total sales, and so we're going to go back to column D. Only. Perfect. And then this one, expenses summary tab is missing another spreadsheet. I need to reword that. What that should say is this tab is missing in this spreadsheet, because I think if I go here, yeah, it's missing the expenses And so I'm also going to go, this is main right here, just to get that to match up for our example. So I put that in there. Perfect. And then here, C, D, E. End date. I'm missing some stuff. And see, like in this instance, it's going to be easier for me to go and kind of compare it to main. And see, what am I missing? Project name, start date, end date, status notes. I'm missing end date. Okay. Do that. And we're going to go. Let's just take this end date. Now, typically when I'm working on these, the data doesn't match up. It's mostly just the formulas. That's why there's different, spreadsheets, is it's going to have different data. That's just an example. Okay. So I think we got everything resolved. And so now we go back, do check discrepancies. Take a minute to run. And I think I made a small error in there again. But that's the entire point of it, is I thought I hit everything, but I didn't. So you can see here, this is the error I made intentionally. The others, I'm not sure. Oh, look, see there. So if I have a script referencing the expenses summary tab, that's going to mess it up. So let's go back to column E on spreadsheet 2. Sales data. So if you notice, when I was copying this formula over, I clicked in and pasted it. What I should have done is I should have dragged down. I did that intentionally just to kind of show how it's really easy for a simple error to be made. And then even here, let's see, we need to name this expenses summary, and then I copied from the wrong thing, didn't I? This one. Yeah. Go. See if we get it right that time. So yeah, that's a good example of how it's just really easy to, make a simple mistake, and this kind of catches everything if you have a lot of dependencies that need to be the exact same. Um, Looks like there's one more. See, and then sometimes you catch it, and then another one pops up. And now that I named this tab correctly, it's able to compare it and see it's the same tab. So it needs to be column C needs to be expenses amount. The spreadsheet 2. Is that right? Okay. Final moment of truth. There we go. No discrepancies found, so it's a one-for-one match. So yeah, just a quick example, and then I'll go back in real quick and just show you how I set it up real quick. It's a Google App script. So here's how I kind of have my files set up: is I have my spreadsheet compare Google App script. I have my list of spreadsheets. So this is just the spreadsheet IDs, and then the app script will update this on its own. Um, and then in the app script, I have my code.gs file, which you can find in my repository. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. You can find in my repository. Where is it? Compare sheets. Right here. You can just download the code, throw it in a Google App script. Got dashboard, HTML. you do deploy. As you can see, I had some other deployments, but you just copy this web app URL and it'll take you right there. Let's wait for it to load. There you go. Now it takes a second to load the main spreadsheet information, but you should be all good to go. So anyways, I hope this helps. I'll include a link to the repository in the video description, but definitely leave a comment if you have any questions or if you know want to see any updates on this. I'm happy to make some updates on it. And thank you very much. Take care.